dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown will throw it. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Sends it back in motion. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. Snags it on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hurst. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back to pass on second down. Quarterback adapting. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. The Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Escapes the pressure going right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Fires to the big fella. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Hand off from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Georgia State hoping to convert on fourth down here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Brown will throw it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simmons. Touchdown, Panthers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I think he does a really good job here, dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rushes on him. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Lacey. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. He's now up to 77 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Now on first down from the 28. To the air, it's Simmons. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Looking left. Where did he find a hole in that secondary? He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And, man, it gets difficult down here when you're throwing into the end zone and there's so many bodies and so many people in a tight area. And you want to miss long, but you want to give him a chance to catch the football, and that's just out of his grips. He just sails it high.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 18 over New Mexico. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great